Hi, this is Ron Heinlein in my office again, and this is a replacement video. And I've been told that I don't introduce the company or the website. That's dtfootwear.com. So I got to remember to do that before I do any of these live videos. And I want to talk about the 9E world. Well, people go, whoa, Ron, what are you talking about 9E? I mean, I've heard of 6Es, but I've never heard of 9Es. Well, have you ever heard of 10Es? Have you ever heard of 14Es? And guess what? We got them. We got them. Okay. Is your 6E width that you're finding, and let's use an athletic shoe for an example, getting to be a little too tight, or you're popping out the seams, or they're not like what they used to? And I've been told by a number of people and with a particular line, and it's a great line, very respected line, that they have contoured the toe box, made it more shallow, more contoured, again, more shallow, not as deep, okay, and have changed the construction of some of their standard 6E widths to basically cosmetically make it more appealing to the public, okay, and that's fine. But then the guys that need that true 6E or beyond are having some serious problems, okay? And that they're starting to come to us and say, whoa, you got the 90s in athletic shoes? Yes. Do you have them in casual shoes? Yes. Do you have them in boots? Yes. We have them in women's in 9s, 10s, and 14E widths as well. We go to 7 in women's. We have a couple of 9s, and then we go to 10s, and we go to 14. So we have the widths for both. Just more men seem to be gravitating to this 9E width than what women have been, but I have sold a number of women wider, like what we call extra wide widths, and we're very happy with this. But I want to let you know that we do, and then we put the extension on the bottom, and my videos have talked about the extensions, and what that means is that our 9E is actually put on a 10E bottom. Our 10E is put on 11E bottom, and our 14E is actually put on a 15E bottom. We have true extensions on the bottoms where you have no hangover from that aspect of it. Just a couple of things I want to warn you is athletic shoes always run narrower than casuals or dressy shoes or work boots from that aspect because they have to use a true athletic bottom. And the athletic bottom isn't as full as what our EVA bottoms are on all the rest of our shoes. So they do have a tendency to run a little bit narrower, but they are a 9E width. And another question I got, a guy in New Jersey had the black and white as the first one, loved it, 9702, ordered it in black, and texted me and said that it runs a little bit narrower. And he was trying to tell me the different construction and everything. He says, no, it's constructed the same. Just remember, the darker the colors, especially in the athletic, because of the mesh and stuff that they use, it shrinks in. It's a little bit tighter. The darker the color, the more dye shrinks the leather. And I got an answer back from him after this was probably 4 or 5 months ago. And he says, no, they're great. I had to take me a little longer to break them in compared to my white ones. And I love my white ones. They're unbelievable. So I always warn people of that. Darker color, a dark black compared to white and black will be a little bit closer fitting. A casual shoe will have a tendency to run have a little more better base, a little fuller, and go from that aspect of it. But again, we got the widths. Also, if you're looking for up to 17 in men's, we've got it not only in athletic and casuals and dress and everything. We can make an 18 to a 20. We used to stock the shoes, but no, we haven't got the biggest request. So if we don't have it, we can make it for you. It'll take 4 weeks to get it. We're one of the few people on the internet that actually can go right to the factory, order it. We own the factories, or part of the factory, or percentage percentage of it, I should say. And then we can order it for you and get it for you and have it within 4 weeks. We can also change, like the tennis shoe. I've had it solid white with no black. We don't make it, but it's a special order, and we make it 4 weeks. And guy in Florida loves it, just loves it. He fished all the time with his son, and we made it all in white for him, and worked out good. We had the white bottom. We wanted a white upper as well. We can make the tennis shoes in white with gray, white with red, white with navy, white with beige, beige base with anything. We can do any color combinations that we want, that you need, and those are called special order. So we have a lot of different things. If a shoe is out of stock, I can back order it, okay, and that'll take 4 weeks. So there's a lot of things that we can do. But I wanted you to know that if your 6E wrists are hurting, our new growth has been in the 90s, and that's where our major growth has been more and more. But we're getting a lot of people who wear normal sizes buying us because of the widths and everything. Yes, this is not as much as an educational, it's an informative type of thing to let you know what we have that can help you to go into the next phase of proper fit. Again, make sure, if you're not sure of your size, I just did this on a video, and I'm doing about 4 of them today. So I apologize that they're all coming at once, but it's the only day I have that it's free. This is Saturday afternoon. And that is basically measure yourself by inches. You go to the proper sizing technique on the home page of the menu. Click on that. You'll get a video that explains to you again, and fill out the form and send it to me, because a number of people are not fitting themselves in the proper size, and inches will tell me if you do it right and if you follow what I've given you time. Again, all these videos have taken time and taken effort, but I want to let you know, first of all, I'm for real. I've told you is that the metal company has always been involved with footwear. So we're experts in footwear. We know quite a bit about we don't know everything, but we know quite a bit about the foot. We know quite a bit of situations to how to offload and everything, because we've learned it through the medical business. And that's why I'm running the website. That's why I'm enthused. That's why I give you these videos, spend some time where I could be doing something today. I'd rather spend it, talk to you, let you know, let you see my enthusiasm, my knowledge, my understanding of the shoe world, and why we have a product that's phenomenal, inserts that are out of this world, and why I hope that it can get you to come and see and visit us and just try to understand who we are. And this is all over the world. All over the world. Again, on inches, please, if you're over in other countries, we can do metric, but inches is a little bit easier. We can do a conversion and everything else from that point. But let me know it is metric, okay? Don't let me think it's inches, and I normally know, because I go, whoa, where's these numbers come from? So it's growing. Thank you for everybody who has helped us. Again, remember I told you, if you got perfect feet and you don't need our world, I think you're missing out. You're especially runners and everybody's on their feet, teachers and nurses. You're missing out. You're missing out, because those inserts that I've preached and I've talked about and I believe in, and I mean, that's the best over-the-counter insert, heat moldable insert in the country, in the world. You're missing out on it. It's free. 3 sets. It's free. But again, I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to knock on your doors. I'm not going to email you. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to let you know we're here. We keep growing, and this is going to keep growing. And we have a monster on our hands, and God bless you. I appreciate it, all the support. But tell friends, if you know people that are suffering, that have pain, that have lack of support, have gait problems, have all kinds of situations, hey, tell them about us, and we can at least give them advice. And there is free advice, free understanding, free education, free everything per se, free shipping, United States. And shipping is basically half. We pay half of it for anywhere else, because when I did the chart, I didn't make the weights enough, and I said, I don't care. And a lot of times it's duty free. So anyway, this is long enough. I don't want to keep this thing going forever. Got a few more to do today. God bless you. Thank you for your support. Please beat our word of mouth. You be our advertising, and give us a try.